Shibatoken is never hitting $1. You can just go ahead and get that out of your mind right now, because it's just not going to happen. A lot of people that hold a lot of these coins, I feel like, don't understand market cap and how important it is. Market cap is a huge indicator of the potential ROI you're going to receive on one of these smart contracts or one of these coins. So what is ROI? What is market cap? So let's just I'm just browsing YouTube right here. Sheepcoin, $1 coming very soon. $1 latest update. Sheepcoin to $1. Nah, it's not happening. So to those people out there thinking that their million sheep tokens are going to reach $1 and you'll have $1 million, probably not going to happen like that. I'm going to tell you why. Because we're going to talk about market cap today. What is market cap? Market cap is the price of the coin times the circulating supply. Now, what about the supply that's not circulating? That is called the diluted market cap, the price of the coin times the total supply. Now, all these coins have market caps. Bitcoin has a market cap, $894 billion. Ethereum, $385 billion. Cardano, $71 billion. Binance, $70 billion. Tether, $68 billion. The price times the circulation equals the market cap. This is a really easy one because Tether is $1. $1 times 68 billion in circulation equals $68 billion market cap. Yeah, so everything is a market cap. Cryptos have a market cap. Stocks have a market cap. And it's really interesting to look at stocks and crypto because you can kind of get a sense when things are a little too hot and a little too overvalued when you compare the two. And I'm going to show you why in this video. So for example, if you were to go ahead and Google richest company in the world, it's going to be Apple because they have a $2.4 trillion market cap. And then it's Microsoft up next, 2.14. Saudi Aramco, 1.86 trillion. So these companies have a lot of money, and justifiably so, because they create a product, they create either a good or service that a lot of people use all over the world, a lot of people pay money for, utility that people need, and that basically justifies the price. Except for Berkshire Hathaway over here. Berkshire Hathaway is just like a hedge fund. They kind of just trade and save money. So they don't really produce anything. They just manage money. But yeah, Apple Inc. So Apple Inc. is the top at 2.4 trillion and Bitcoin is the top at 894 trillion. Now, you can also look here at the global crypto market cap. Now that's all the coins in circulation times the price of all of them, and you're going to get 2.08 trillion. So all the all the coins together as of October 1st at 10:39 a.m. is worth a little bit less than the Apple, or the richest company in the world, and a little bit less than the second richest company in the world, but a little bit more than Saudi Aramco. Why am I telling you this? Well, because, like I said, when you look at when you take a look at companies and you ask, okay, what is justifying this price? You got to look at the good and the service that they provide to the world. Now, Apple makes iPhones. They make this computer I'm making this video on. They're probably making the device you're watching, you're consuming this content on. They create something and they sell a lot of it and they do it very well, and that justifies their market cap. Now, what justifies the market cap of Bitcoin? What does Bitcoin do that makes it this high? Bitcoin's utility, I believe, is a hedge against inflation. Does that justify an $894 billion market cap? I don't know. Time will tell. But hedging against inflation, like buying gold, is a pretty important utility. Ethereum, what justifies the $385 billion market cap? Ethereum is a network where you can build decentralized apps. Lots of utility there. Lots of room for growth and lots of room for industries to evolve. So Ethereum has a lot of room to grow, in my opinion. It's still pretty early. So yeah, Cardano, pretty much the same thing as Ethereum except for the stake. You get the idea. All the top coins have some sort of utility. Tether, USDC are all backed by $1. It's kind of a utility. But what about Dogecoin? Dogecoin has a $28 billion market cap. What is Dogecoin's utility that justifies it being that price? Also, on May 7th, the day before Elon Musk went on SNL, Dogecoin reached its highest market cap ever of $88 billion. What justifies that? What justifies Dogecoin reaching such astronomical market caps when Marriott International is worth half that and Marriott makes something? Well, obviously people realized that Dogecoin wasn't worth, at least today, $88 billion. So it scaled all the way back to $26 billion. And that might be a fair price depending on who you ask. But I mean, a year ago, it was literally less than a penny. So Dogecoin technically doesn't have a utility. It's kind of like a trading card. It's kind of like buying into a club, in my opinion. So what does that have to do with SHIB? Now, SHIB is kind of the same as Dogecoin. We can look at Dogecoin. It's kind of a roadmap for SHIB. Dogecoin walked so SHIB could run. So every time Dogecoin has some serious price action, like a good pump, SHIB usually follows historically. Now, I've been in SHIB since April. I've been a part of 2 major pumps that generated a good amount of money. And it's always been at a time when Doge has done well. So let's go ahead and look at a little Shiba. Go ahead and look at the SHIB chart. So yeah, around February was Doge's first pump. And you can't really see it on here because it was really tiny. But if you had a lot of SHIB back here, you made a lot of money. There's a pump right here, right? Okay, and then what happened in March, late March, early April, Doge goes crazy again. From after sleeping for 5 months from 5 cents to 32 cents, and then this is the pump I get on right here where it was just literally eating zeros. And then we're chilling for a little bit. And then right around the time Elon Musk goes on, it just goes crazy, right? And everyone's like, oh, Elon's going to be on. And then when he's on, everybody sells because that's usually how it works. But this pump right here, I believe, was a combination of Elon Musk being on SNL, so everybody aping into Doge. And this was also the same day that Binance announced that she was going to be on the smart chain. Or around the same time, like around, May. And then this is probably, like I said, this right here was probably the greatest wealth transfer in history. Just people just selling. And now over here, it's relatively stable. It's been the same for a while. So now that we know that Dogecoin is kind of like setting the precedent for SHIB, let's go ahead and take a look at SHIB's market cap. So SHIB's market cap is right now $2.9 billion, and Dogecoin's is $28 billion. Let's say in the best case scenario, SHIB's market cap went to $88 billion. $88 billion we know can happen because Dogecoin, which is essentially the same thing, got to $88 billion. Now, even though it didn't stay there, the fact that it got there was kind of like a glimmer of hope. So $88 billion is a lot of money. What is worth $88 billion in the real world? Companies that people actually use. It's a little bit likely because Dogecoin has done it before, but it's unlikely because not only is Shiba Inu not a company, they're not creating a product. And Shiba Swap's not really a product, don't say that. Or an NFT incubator, like, cool, those things are cool, but those don't justify $88 billion. Remember, market cap is the amount in circulation times the current price. So in order for SHIB to get to $1, we got to do some simple math, and we'll be able to figure out what the market cap would be. Now, the thing about SHIB is SHIB has a really ridiculous circulating supply and a really ridiculous max supply. So Sheep started out with, I can't even say this number. Say it with me. 100,000 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. There's a total supply of 1 quadrillion Sheep. Now, half of this supply has been burned and the keys have been thrown away. If you don't know what burning is, it's when you send an amount of token to a wallet and you throw away the keys, and that creates artificial scarcity, which raises the price. So really, right off the bat, there were 500, what's half of a quadrillion? 500 billion? 500 billion Sheep. Now, I guess some are being held and going to be deployed later. Maybe some are being staked, but right now, there's a circulating supply of 394 billion Sheep, which is still a lot. For reference, Bitcoin has 21 million max total supply, 18 million in circulation. Ethereum has a circulating supply of 117,751,359. But Ethereum got that sexy utility, baby, that Sheep just doesn't have. Okay, so here we are. Now we're just going to do some quick math. 394,796,000,000 Sheep divided by $1 is, I don't even need the calculator. It's $394,796,000,000. What is worth $394 billion? We're scrolling down the list. So let's start with not Apple, not Microsoft, not Saudi Aramco, not Alphabet, not Amazon, not Facebook. We're going to keep on going down. So if she were to hit $1, she would be worth a little bit less than MasterCard. Okay? Sheep has no utility. Sheep will never be worth as much as MasterCard. Ever. Now, can Sheep get to a penny? That's an interesting question. So finding out the market cap of what Shiba Inu is going to be is when it's $1 is incredibly easy. Since we know how to find the market cap, it's just time. It's just your price times the circulating supply. What is 0.1 times 394,796,000,000?
It's 39,478,600,000.
So in order for Sheep to reach 1 penny, the market cap would have to reach $39 billion. Now, we've seen Dogecoin reach $88 billion. So a penny for Sheep is definitely possible given the right climate, you know? But $1, 100 times that, I just don't see that happening. So how high could it possibly go? Let's say the market cap for some reason went to $100 billion. Do I think this is going to happen? I don't. But let's just say it did. So if we had a $100 billion market cap, how would we get there? Well, Shiba's $1, it'd be $394 billion market cap. So that's almost 400 billion. So we can just divide that by 4, and that's about $100 billion. So if you divide $1 by 4, you get 25 cents. So she would have to be around 25 cents in order for Sheep to reach $100 billion market cap. I could be wrong. Who knows where 5, 6, 7, 8 years takes us? Because again, crypto's a long game. But I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Way more likely than $1 though. Sheep is not going to hit $1. But now that you understand market cap, you kind of can get an idea of, like, when you buy a coin, what price it could potentially get to by comparing it to other coins that have utility, by comparing it to companies, and just plugging in like your amount, what you think it's going to be. Just multiply the price you want it to get to times the circulating supply, and you'll get the market cap that it'll have to get to. and that'll kind of give you a gauge. Market cap is really great for gauging ROI too. Like I always say, if you find a coin that's actually good and it's less than a $10 million market cap, $10 million is nothing in the crypto space, guys. With a good coin, $10 million, you could probably get a 10 ROI. She went from 0 to 2.9 billion. I think it was 6 billion at the high. So like that ROI is crazy. You're not going to get that at the stock market. You're only going to get it here at the crypto casino. Once again, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. I had a lot of fun filming the video. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I think I have 8 right now. I'm going to try to put a video out as much as I can. I'm going to try every day, but like if I skip a day, don't kill me, because, you know, like other stuff too. But yeah, go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. In the comments talking to you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.